Hi friends, very good morning. This is Mohammed Rafiq here from high-gizmo.com. I love gadgets, I'm a gadget freak, and I love giving updates about new gadgets. Right? Today we are going to discuss about how to choose a budget smartphone. Why budget smartphone? Right? We all are in a difficult times, right? Due to pandemic, a lot of us have lost jobs, a lot of us are constrained on spending money, right? So obviously we are looking for budget smartphones, right? That is one reason. The other reason is we have to have a smartphone now. Gone are those days that we have a smartphone in a family, one person is having a smartphone. Nowadays the entire family, 4 or 5 people including the children, everybody need to have a smartphone. Reason being the online classes, that thanks to pandemic, which has brought a great change in terms of utilizing technologies, right? So that is one of the reasons. The second reason is that nowadays the technology, thanks to the technology has become so cheap that you get a great phone at a very simple cost, right? So that is reason number 2. Now let's look out what are the requirements for a budget smartphone. What is our need, right? See, everybody has a different need. I have a different need, you have a different need. So what are our needs? How can we choose a budget smartphone, right? There are 4 or 5 criteria when it comes to choosing a smartphone. Number 1, some of us may prefer a great display, right? We want to have a display to body ratio at 92%, a large display with a tiny punch hole selfie camera, right? And we also want a QHD or FHD display, right? This is one criteria where many people prefer. Reason being the online classes, everything now happens over the phone display. So if you have a large display, you don't need a television, you don't need a computer, you don't need anything, you can do everything on your smartphone. That's the whole idea why people prefer for a large display. So that is one major criteria for us. Number 2, about the performance of the phone. Though you have a large display, if you don't have a greater performance, a good processor, it is quite difficult for us to use all our apps, right? Lagging the apps or lagging the games or lagging the video performance is definitely going to waste a lot of time, or our productivity may be getting hampered. So the reason is we need to have a great processor. Thanks to the technology, and the phone companies are coming out with a beautiful processor or a best performing processor at the budget phones, right? The next thing is about the RAM, right? The RAM is also one major reason for us to have a better RAM. Reason being, we all do multitasking, right? Lot of us are doing multitasking. We want to play games, we want to watch videos, we want to open multiple sites, we want to WhatsApp, we want to do chat, everything at the same time. So to do everything at the same time, we need to have a better processor. The better processor is about 6 GB, minimum 4 to 6 GB RAM. Thanks to God, thanks to technology, currently we have that also with the budget smartphones, right? The next thing is about storage. Storage plays a very, very vital role. Reason being, WhatsApp consumes a lot of storage space, and your videos, you want to record any of your videos, your Zoom calls, all of them are utilizing a larger space. So to have a larger space, you need to have at least 64 GB storage to 128 GB internal storage. Yeah, of course, the external storage also makes a lot of advantages, but the internal storage is very important. So as a smart user, you have to have minimum of 64 GB storage, right? And the last thing is about last 2 things we are going to talk about. One is about camera, the other one is about battery. The camera is very, very important. See, this video is I'm doing with a smartphone, with a budget smartphone, in fact Galaxy M21. This is the phone I'm using currently to shoot this video, right? So you need to have a fantastic selfie camera and excellent rear camera to ensure that you have a you shoot a very good films, videos, all that, right? So camera is very, very important. At the same time, you also need to have a battery life. Why battery life? Because gone are those days we carry charger everywhere and then keep charging our phone. We can't waste our time by keep charging. So nowadays, thanks to technology, we have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 mAh batteries which is coming out for a budget smartphones, right? So these are all the basic criteria. To put it in a nutshell, number 1, display. Number 2, performance. Number 3, storage. Number 4, camera. Number 5, battery. And the last and but not least is the look and feel of the phone, right? That is also very, very important. So these 6 criteria which actually decides the kind of phones we need to go for it. So some of you may be looking for a bigger display, okay, you may not be caring about camera. Some of you may be looking for a better camera, you may not be caring about the speed, or you may not be caring about the battery, right? It depends person to person. But however, if you really look out today, the youngsters of our country, everybody is looking all this feature in a budget smartphone. Understanding this
understanding this requirements that the Indian youngsters prefer all this great display, good performance, and high speed RAMs, and great storage and excellent cameras, right? Seeing the requirement of Indian youth, the Chinese manufacturing companies, phone manufacturing companies have put everything into this budget smartphone, and then they have come out with excellent. Thanks to the technology and thanks to the competition, there is a huge competition in this segment, right? That is one of the reason why we get a better price for such a huge technology piece.